In the shadowy expanse of hell, power is not an abstract concept. It is tangible, wielded by beings so ancient and fearsome that their names echo across history. Among the infernal ranks, the kings of hell sit at the pinnacle, their authority unmatched, their powers legendary. They are the architects of corruption, the rulers of torment, and the keepers of forbidden knowledge. Each king commands legions, oversees vast domains, and possesses abilities that can twist reality itself. But their stories, powers, and purposes extend far beyond the simple titles they bear. Today, we begin our descent into the hierarchy of hell by examining these demon kings. Figures whose influence is woven into humanity's myths, fears, and forbidden desires. Let us begin at the very top, where the kings reign supreme. Bael, the first king of hell, commands an aura of dominance and mystery. His three heads, a toad, a man, and a cat, are not merely symbolic. They reflect his mastery over perception and transformation. Each form serves a purpose. The toad, a precursor of poison and cunning. The man, a figure of authority, and the cat, a symbol of stealth and mystique. Together, they embody Baal's power to manipulate sight and understanding. His signature gift is the ability to grant invisibility, a power that has made him one of the most sought-after yet dangerous demons to summon. Unlike the magical invisibility of cloaks or spells, Baal's gift distorts reality itself. Those under his influence seem to fade from existence, often leaving an unsettling void in their wake. Baal's origins trace back to the ancient myths of the Middle East, where he was once a deity of fertility and storms before being demonized in later traditions. Over time, his attributes of concealment and power evolved into his role as the leader of infernal forces. In Hell's hierarchy, Bael serves as a gatekeeper of secrets, ensuring that the unseen remains hidden and that Hell's machinations operate in the shadows. Paimon is a figure of terrifying intellect and commanding presence. Often depicted riding a camel and preceded by trumpets that herald his arrival, he exudes an air of regality. His procession is not just a display of power, but a reminder of his dominion over knowledge and influence. Paimon's powers are vast and coveted. He governs the arts, sciences, and philosophies, and his wisdom extends to the deepest secrets of the universe. Legends say he can answer any question, whether about the past, present, or future. Yet his answers are not freely given. They are bartered for, often at the cost of the summoner's autonomy or soul. His origins are shrouded in mystery, but some scholars speculate that Paimon's roots lie in pre-Islamic Arabian mythology, where figures associated with wisdom and desert spirits shared his attributes. In Hell, Paimon's knowledge is a weapon. He is a strategist, a manipulator, and a scholar, making him indispensable to Lucifer's plans. His dual role as a teacher and tempter ensures that he remains both feared and respected. Beleth's domain of love and emotional influence sets him apart from his fellow kings. Riding a pale warhorse and accompanied by haunting music, Beleth's arrival is both majestic and ominous. He is a master manipulator of emotions, capable of fostering love, loyalty, and obsession, or destroying them entirely. Beleth's origins are tied to ancient legends of love deities who, over centuries, became demonized as their attributes clashed with evolving religious doctrines. In particular, his association with forbidden knowledge and rituals marked him as a figure of both fascination and fear. One of the most intriguing stories about Beleth involves Nahum, the son of Noah, who summoned the king of love to gain advanced knowledge of mathematics. With Beleth's aid, Nahum created works centuries ahead of his time, though at what cost remains unknown. In Hell's hierarchy, Beleth's power over emotions makes him a diplomat and manipulator. He is often called upon to sway alliances, disrupt loyalties, and exploit the emotional weaknesses of mortals and demons alike. His duality as a bringer of love and a destroyer of peace insert his place among the most influential kings of Hell. Asmodeus, the embodiment of lust, is one of Hell's most infamous and feared rulers. His monstrous form is like nothing else in the history of Historia. If the figure of a bull, a man, and a ram, a serpent's tail, and the ability to breathe fire contrasts sharply with his human guise, often that of a charming and seductive figure. His origins trace back to multiple traditions, including the Jewish Talmud, where he is known as the demon who challenged King Solomon. In this tale, Asmodeus temporarily usurped Solomon's throne, demonstrating not only his strength, but also his cunning. In Islamic tradition, Asmodeus is called Sakhar, the Stony One, and is said to have been trapped by Solomon in a rock, further highlighting their entwined histories. As the king of lust, Asmodeus governs not only desire but also gambling and excess. His influence extends to the vices that tempt humanity, from the allure of wealth to the thrill of forbidden pleasures. In Hell, Asmodeus is both a tempter and an enforcer, ensuring that mortals and demons alike succumb to their basest instincts. Vine, the architect of Hell, wields a power that is as constructive as it is destructive. Depicted as a lion riding a black horse and holding a snake, Vine's image reflects his dual nature. His ability to build towers and fortresses is matched only by his talent for tearing them down, making him a pivotal figure in Hell's military operations. What sets Vine apart is his dominion over the seas. Legends tell of his power to disturb oceans, sink ships, and control the tides, using water as both a weapon and a barrier. This ability makes him a master tactician, capable of isolating enemies or launching devastating attacks. Vine's origins are less documented than some of the other kings, but his role as both a creator and destroyer places him in a unique position within the infernal hierarchy. His power to steal souls, with Lucifer's permission, adds to his terrifying reputation, ensuring that his influence extends across all realms. Balaam is a figure of avarice and cunning, often depicted riding a bear and carrying a hawk. Balaam's imagery symbolizes his dual focus, the bear representing the physical and spiritual realms, and the hawk embodying intellect and precision. His gifts include invisibility and wit, making him a patron of spies and deceivers. Balaam's cunning has been the subject of many tales, often involving his manipulative interactions with mortals. His influence drives people to exploit others, creating chaos and destruction in his wake. In Hell's hierarchy, Balaam's role as a schemer and strategist ensures that Hell's influence remains insidious and pervasive. His ability to manipulate both mortals and demons makes him a key figure in Lucifer's grand designs. Zagan, the alchemist of Hell, possesses the unique power of transmutation. Appearing as a bull with griffin wings or in human form, Zagan can transform substances, turning water into wine, blood into wine, and base metals into gold. His alchemical abilities have made him a symbol of greed and ambition. Mortals who seek his gifts often find themselves consumed by their desires, unable to escape the cycle of want and loss. Zagan's role in Hell is to exploit humanity's obsession with wealth and transformation, ensuring that those who fall under his influence remain trapped in their own avarice. Belial, the final and perhaps most insidious of the kings, embodies lawlessness and corruption. Mentioned in Paradise Lost as a figure of grace and eloquence, Belial seduces with his charm, using his serpent's tongue to manipulate and deceive. Belial's domain is chaos within order. While other kings enforce hell's hierarchy, Belial thrives in the cracks, spreading disorder and corruption wherever he goes. His influence extends to mortal governments and societies, ensuring that hell's reach pervades even the most structured systems. The kings of hell are the ultimate embodiments of infernal power. Their origins, powers, and influence reveal the intricate and terrifying structure of hell's hierarchy. In the next chapter, we will descend further into the hierarchy, exploring the other remaining demon ranks. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment so that you don't miss the upcoming chapters.